Hi, I'm Zach. On this channel, we bring you the best tools to get the job done as a professional tradesman. In today's video, we're going to talk about the Milwaukee Surge hydraulic impact driver. Now, as a disclaimer, I'll throw out that I've only had this for about 3 weeks and I've used it for maybe 10 hours altogether, so it's not a comprehensive review. I haven't put it through all possible scenarios, but I'll give you some initial impressions. As I was looking over the options, I knew I wanted to get the Milwaukee Fuel line just because I know a lot of guys that have been really happy with them, and the battery interchangeability if I'm on a job site is a nice convenience to have. And they seem to have a nice big broad tool lineup for when I start expanding into other power tools. So I knew I wanted to get an impact driver and a hammer drill, but I wasn't sure whether to go with the regular impact driver or the hydraulic driver. A brief overview of how the two work. A regular impact driver has two anvils with basically ears on it, and it creates the impact motion by the ears of the two different flywheels or two different anvils impacting each other, and it drives metal on metal and drives that screw in. A hydraulic driver has essentially a miniature hydraulic pump and hydraulic motor that creates an impact motion, but the spike of the impact looks much different. If you look at the two on a graph, the regular driver has a really tall spike. It impacts really hard, but for only a brief period of time. The hydraulic driver is not quite as high of a peak, but it sustains it for a little bit longer. So it's not as sharp of a sound, but it impacts, each individual impact is more sustained, and it's like following through on the swing when you're hitting a baseball bat. It is gonna throw that ball a lot further and carry more power through. Going back to the technical specifications, the regular driver has a lot higher ratings than the Surge. However, the Surge can do better from what I've seen at driving smaller, say 3 or 3.5 inch deck screws. It can sometimes drive those screws faster than a regular impact. So bottom line, if you're on the fence about getting the Surge or a regular impact, and if all you're gonna do is drive smaller screws, or that's the large majority of what you're doing, a Surge might be the way to go. If you really don't care about the noise and you really want to have that increased power, don't spend the extra money on the Surge, just go with the regular impact driver. If you're thinking about the Surge and you think it might be useful, go for it. I think you'll like it. I've been pretty satisfied with this one so far. That wraps it up for today. Comment below and let me know what your favorite tools are when it comes to getting the job done as a professional tradesman. We'll see you next time.